So, for the Shaft Show birthday special, we got a sex magic money lasagna happening. It's my 42nd birthday, and we're doing a sex magic ritual. In the Shakti temple, Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha. May infinite abundance come into our lives. Ooh. This is a real tantric workout. This is how we do it in St. Marcos. Oh yes, that's it. Popping it, locking it. Woo-hoo-hoo! This is full on Shiva Shakti expression at its best. Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jai Sitaram, Jaya Hanuman, Jai Sitaram, Jaya Hanuman, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Hanuman Bolo, Jai Sitaram, Jaya Hanuman, Jai Sitaram, Jaya Hanuman. Mwah! Okay, so acupuncture here, but cupping everywhere.
Oh my god.
And bleeding.
Bleeding.
Why did we do this? This is the guy that did this to me.
Why do we do that?
Why did we do the
The
bleeding?
bleeding? Because you look at his back. He's like very purple. There's a lot of blood stagnation, and it would just help to take out.
So are you saying that Tom's more healthier than me?
Yeah, look at his. He looks like he's perfect.
He's perfect. Fuck, I'm not enough. I knew it. I live a life beyond my dreams. My body is like a black jaguar. I'm like the conscious magic Mike. I'm running insane temples all around the world where there's awakened men like me, maybe about 5 of us, and we serve women in these high-end retreats where they pay £20,000 each just to be in our presence. It's like ISTA training, but with top class, like really sexy guys like myself. Okay, so what's the mantra for the Shaft Show? I love my life. I love my body. I love myself. I love my life. I love my body. I love my body. I love myself. And we love you. Woohoo! Look what he bought me. He got me flowers for my birthday. Who does that? The Shikari Show does. I'm a tantric millionaire. Oh, yes. Infinite abundance coming into my life. Woohoo! Just jizz, still jizzing. I'm still actually, it's still happening. Yes! Woohoo! I love my life. I love my body. I love myself. And I love money. Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho. It's still my birthday.
And then things will just start happening.
I love my life, I love my body, I love myself, yeah, yeah. Welcome to the Shaft Show. This is an Aquarian birthday special. Yes, I did do a sex magic ritual that lasted 5 hours. Find out in this video what happened. Keep on watching. Make sure you smash up that like, subscribe to the channel, and check out links below because there's a lot of stuff about self-love you don't want to miss. Okay, guys, what's happening?
Well, is this what you have to do in order to be a football stadium star?
Yeah. So
Do I have to have...
Body ripple, body ripple.
These are filtered.
These aren't filtered. Everyone knows that in the month of January, I did not have any love, sex, and intimacy, and all I did was go to the gym.
And all I heard about it was how he didn't have it. And now all I get to hear is that,
thank you very much.
She's got the Vaseline.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
wow.
That's how it works. That's how we do it.
Just the spots. Just the spots.
Just the highlights.
Just the highlights.
Yeah, on that bit, I thought.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, it's supposed to be here too.
Really? It's a
Wait, the nipple.
Hang on. Where did?
It's your hair oil. I found.
Okay,
It's
coconut
like,
oil.
It felt like lube.
Is it? It's coconut oil. It's coconut oil. It's fine. It's fine. Great. Okay, so this is what happens if you don't have sex for a month. It's not bad. It's not bad. So let's talk about sex.
Let's
baby.
talk about wait. No, let's
Okay.
not talk about sex. Let's talk about holding our traumas.
Like a
they're
trophies.
My hair's a
Yay.
little fucked up here. But
Now tell me about it. We are going to be talking about sex magic ritual, but tell me about this trauma trophy thing.
yeah, I feel like in places
Yeah, in places like
that
San
are
Marcos,
that are very
like Costa Rica, like Ubud,
the vortexes.
the vortexes.
We hold our traumas as if they're trophies, and we can't let them go. And why not just let them go?
Yeah. Oh, that's why I do the shaft show. You know that's why I do the shaft show, right?
You know, this is going to be very controversial, and people are going to be like, okay, you can't just like let go of your traumas. You have to.
But it turns out
through them. We know
you
know,
can
you
if you have a yoni
You
massage.
can.
Get a yoni massage with shaft, and you could get what? Whoa!
Sorry, she's ready.
She's ready. Look, this was fully ready. This was fully ready. Whoa, babes! Okay, so, I mean, you're fresh out of a Tantra trauma workshop, right? I mean, there's many of those Facebook
Putting
groups.
me on the spot here.
Yeah. So you feel like have people forgotten how to play?
Yeah, I feel like people have forgotten how to
They
play,
forgot how to play.
and that's important.
It is. Do you know how I stay young forever?
Is it the lube on your
It's a
nipples
lube
and
on
your?
my nipples and the ass. Thanks, babes. Thanks.
She's still
She's
just,
just touching
warming
herself.
up for you.
Great. So, this
The
is
shaft
this
show.
is. So I did a little experiment.
Let's hear it. What was
So
the experiment?
there is many women I've met. I've interviewed hundreds of people about longevity,
And
especially
made out with
750,000.
Yeah, okay, just making sure. Oh,
Too
anyway.
personal.
No,
Too personal. Let's hold hands.
No!
You cut me. Trauma response.
Too intimate.
Too intimate.
I cannot.
Something happened to you when you were a child, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe your daddy didn't hold your hand.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was a past life.
Maybe it was a past life.
It had to have been a past life.
Yeah, because this life you could wait till the next life to heal.
Yeah.
Heal the other ones.
The other ones.
Because they count more.
Not this one.
No.
Yeah,
Too busy doing the other
Right.
stuff. And blaming,
And
your
keep
parents'
holding the-
traumas in
right,
your hands.
uh-huh.
So I interviewed hundreds of women. And tantric people, mainly women. Because, I live in a matriarchal society. And I asked them, and these women were very, very young looking. I thought they were in their 30s. Come on.
Oh God, that's so close.
I
Hello.
know, so close, because you're going to be able to hear me. So these women, they look like they were in their 30s, they were in their 50s. They were very juicy, very tight vaginas, very firm boobs, and they were grandmothers.
Can you say the vaginas part again? It was in a different accent.
Very tight vaginas.
Oh, I kind of like that. Okay.
It's my Indian accent, huh? This is what I do when I do my other TV
this is
channel,
full
you
embodiment.
know. Pull down, pull forward. So I asked these lovely ladies, what is their secret? And after 8 years being in the field of the goddess empowerment industry and also Tantra, they all say 3 things. Number 1, to stay young forever, is sex magic. Having lots and lots of tantric sex, moving the spine, making love minimum for an hour with eye gazing. You're breathing a lot more. That's actually opening up all of the vessels in your... Because in the West, we're like, shallow breathing, a lot of stress, lots of anxiety. Through tantric lovemaking, you're actually expanding.
Constriction. Right.
To expansion. Liberation, that's what we do in Tantra. So tantric lovemaking for, that's number 1. Number 2 is dancing. Again, flexing the spine.
It's kind of how we met.
Yeah,
Flex the
underboob.
spine. Underboob was
yeah.
an addition to the dancing.
Yeah. And then the final thing is this is going on to your thing, we need to be playful. Childlike curiosity for life and playfulness. And also having a job that isn't really a job. I mean, this is our job. I mean, this isn't your job. Essentially, we're just paid to be ourselves. It's now your job.
Shaft
The
show has become my job.
Yeah,
I don't really know how,
but it's happening. So basically, that's the 3 tricks to staying young forever. I went deep down the rabbit hole in 2014.
And
I'm 26 now.
fully Vaseline.
I'm 26, I'm 24, I'm 42. So yeah, that's
And hydration. I just want to throw that in there.
Yeah, 3 liters of water a day
Proper
is essential.
hydration is also a very important key.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. And also, intimate. But that's another topic. 3 things, essentially. Lots and lots and lots of tantric lovemaking. It's actually on the NHS, babe. It's on the website, on the NHS, saying, if you have lots of healthy sex, you live forever and boost your immune system. Our British government is telling us to have sex.
Wow.
Yeah. Number 2, to summarize, dancing, flexing the spine. I was confirming this with one of my pimps. She's a Kundalini yoga teacher and also one of the biggest gurus in Iceland. Woo!
Wow.
She is just fully just getting down there, just loving life. I knew she was a Scorpio when I met her. I just knew. I just felt it. You know when
You did know.
I did know straight away.
You left and he said, "Is she a Scorpio?"
She's a Scorpio. Yeah. So,
I'm not.
what are you again? Cancer.
Well, yeah, I have a few signs. Few planets aligned with Cancer.
Why are you so far away? Okay.
Because it's so close.
Yeah, but
I'm like,
babes,
oh,
people
God.
only care about your face.
Oh, okay.
It's
This
so
is good. I'm
beautiful.
learning. I'm
So
learning
beautiful.
as we.
People
as we...
really only care about this face stuff.
So
and
just
some
the
tits.
lubed up stuff doesn't matter.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus. Okay.
Okay,
Good
so
to know.
on my birthday,
Yep.
I did a 5-hour tantric ritual. 5 hours with an Aquara Queen.
Aquara Queen.
Yeah, when I came to this island, this
I like
lake.
this back-to-back vibe.
Yeah, you like the back-to-back, yeah.
I do. It's
So,
like,
it's a little American face. So when I came to this lake, I had an American trauma, fully gone, because I basically met you and this guy here, Shikari.
Hi.
He's just sorting out his bitcoins. So
you're welcome.
you're welcome. What's that?
Do you remember Enter Shikari? We should watch it. I've never seen it.
N60 Shikari? No. Babes.
Hello, people of the shop.
I love her. I actually love her. She's so great. So my mission was back to back. My mission was to overcome my American trauma by actually having sex with an American.
It wasn't me.
It definitely wasn't her.
Just gotta throw that one out
She won't
there.
even hold my hands.
I won't hold his hand.
She won't even hold my hands. At least he and I kiss. That's fine. So my mission was to overcome this American trauma so I could be in bubbles like Costa Rica, Bali, San Marcos, and be here without having to hold my breath and not have any love, sex, and intimacy. How I grow as a human being is having sex. Now, if I use the word sex again, let's swap that word for growth. I want to grow with someone. I want to have sex with someone. It's the same thing for me. So I knew to heal this, I needed to have sex with an American woman. Guess what happened on my birthday?
The light worker Lingham had sex with
An Aquara
Aquara
Queen.
Queen.
She's the most American there is. She's in the sorority and everything.
Rosie. I think you need to be a part of this.
Yeah, be a part of this, babes. Come on, Rosie. So I
We need an extra
had...
aspect to this.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's so hot.
Yes, we look good together. We're like 3 different shades, aren't we?
Right.
Oh.
Tag your it.
Get back in here, you fucker.
I'm just purposely
Okay,
gonna lose
now
my
she
voice
doesn't know.
and I'm in silent mode as of today.
Okay, I just basically need to talk at myself for a little bit. Anyway, so moving forward is moving. Oh my god! Now, at least you were more. She's just freaking out.
Here we go.
Okay, right. You got this. You are sweating.
I've been dancing.
You've been dancing.
Go on then.
You're so pretty, babe.
Go on
Just look
then.
at your little face. Oh, yay! So I had sex with this beautiful Aquara Queen American Shakti for 5 hours with intention. She was actually she did sex magic last year, and she saw a vision of a guy that she will have sexual healing with, and he, when he holds her, will say, "I got you." And the first thing I said to her on the dance floor, remember Tits Out Sunday? Was anyone there? You were there. Tits Out Sunday, where everyone got their tits out and everyone was triggered by me and Shikari into getting their tits out because we were so sexual on the dance floor. One of the Shaktis got her boobs out. I fell. My mouth went on her amazing boobs. And it's a true story.
It's a ridiculous story.
True story. And then we started dancing and everything. And I said to her, "I got you." And that's when she knew that I was that guy that she was calling in.
So what happened?
Well.
Back to Louis through interviews.
So what happened was, we had a conversation. During this time, I was meeting someone else. So I'm polyamorous. Every time I try and be monogamous, it doesn't work. It fucks up my nervous system. It's really, really unhealthy for me, and it just destroys me.
Wait, I have a question about this.
Oh God.
I'm tagging back in.
Come in.
Sorry,
Come in.
I know
Here we
she's
go.
the pretty
Here we go.
face,
Back
but
to
I'm
Grace.
the questioner. Okay. So I was actually just asking this question about Oh wow. Okay, I don't think I have
Classic
the
Scorpio.
question anymore.
Say the question. Say the question.
What are we here
All right.
to do?
So it's just I can't.
Yes,
I
you
literally
can.
can't.
Yes, you can.
You're sticking your nipple in her mouth.
Her tongue was out. This time her mouth is falling on my tits.
Okay.
Yeah. Question.
So my question is, I can't.
You got this.
Okay, listen. Okay, my question is, you said that your nervous system was on overdrive by being in monogamous relationships, which is interesting because in my question today, in my 7-hour trauma to tantra class, I asked, the poly world came up, and I asked, does it feel like in a poly relationship that your nervous system is constantly on overdrive and fight or flight mode?
So much safer.
So it's interesting to feel and hear that different perspective where you feel that it is so much safer. Can you go a little bit deeper on that? Like why you feel being in a poly relationship is more safe to you in your system than being in an open relationship or monogamous?
Thank you very much. This is a really good question. I really appreciate that, and I will tell you exactly
We're
why
going
it is.
off on a tangent a little, but that's fine.
It's a quick one. Non-attachment. That's the key foundation to polyamory and humanity as a Buddhist principle. That's the foundation. But also, it doesn't mean you're single and you're fucking around. It means you're having a very deep, committed relationship and you're practicing presence with one person.
Right.
Then you're going very deep and you're committed and creating boundaries. And you're actually saying, you cannot have sex with that person, you can have sex with that person. You're creating like some kind of structure. When you go out with me, you can't go and fuck someone in the toilets. You can take their number and then meet them later, but don't do it when you're with me, because that just makes me feel awful and it's not very inclusive. It's just, you're being a bitch. Women have done that to me. So like I have all this stuff that makes me feel safe and comfortable. Usually my boundaries are just be honest, don't have sex with my friends, unless it's Shikari, and include me. If you're going to be out dancing, making out with someone, and I'm going past, grab me, include me, snog me as well.
Make out with me.
I'm not into guys, unless they look like me or Jesus or Shiva. Oh, you got a Jesus thing, haven't you? So I feel included. So inclusion, transparency, and just don't have sex with my friends.
Okay, so
pretty simple.
Right, I understand that. I think that's reasonable. But my question still comes in where you felt not secure in a monogamous relationship where you're nervous.
Okay, I will tell you why. In monogamy, the only way to win monogamy is if someone dies. Till death do us part.
Right.
You have to be with them forever.
Wait, did
That's
you say
it.
the only way you win?
Yeah, the only way you win.
Why is that? Why do you only win?
Because monogamy is it's forever. You're with someone forever. It's not you're
So you think winning is dying?
dying, yeah, till death
That's
do
a
us
little
part.
weird.
Yeah.
I don't really get that. Can you go deeper?
Yeah, sure. So if you're the ultimate game of the twin flame, the delusion of there's only one person that completes you. Someone described it recently as there's 9 billion people on the planet, and you have a tattoo on the inside. On the inside of your lip, and out of 9 billion people, you got to find another person with the exact same tattoo, and you two are the only ones that can be together.
Sounds like a
That's
myth.
like finding the one. That's so much pressure. Do you know how many people have found their twin flames? 0. If everybody was looking for their twin flames, there must be 10 people that have found it. No one's found their twin flames.
What's a twin flame?
It's some bullshit that stupid people invented to trap people. So, it's a lot of pressure for one person to be able to fulfill Shaft's needs.
This is twin flame trauma.
it's just bullshit. No one's actually achieved
Wait,
it.
explain
So-
explain the difference. Okay, here's a question. Explain the difference.
Tom, do you want to be in this? Because we're doing a live thing.
Explain the difference.
Shikari.
I'll let him
Okay, you let him in. Yeah.
Explain the difference between a twin flame.
Yeah.
And I actually like the back to back a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay, explain the difference between a twin flame and
Yeah.
a soulmate.
He knows this because he's a hippie.
No, but you're hating on twin
Yeah, I
flames.
fucking hate because it's
I feel
stupid.
like there's a deep trauma that we're actually experiencing here. Wait a second.
Okay, Tom.
We've got a surprise guest.
We're going to surprise all the way
Surprise
from
guest.
Estonia, the famous Estonian Baba Tom.
So we're talking about the difference between monogamy and poly, and he says that his being in a monogamous relationship really puts his nervous system on overdrive, whereas poly makes him feel
Yeah,
safe.
safe,
And then he
peaceful.
started going down the rabbit hole of twin flames, and so I was asking him, what's the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate?
You know this because you explained it to me the other day.
Well, I just say it's a twin flame energy. There's no twin flame, there's only twin flame energy. So anyone who you get attached to and who triggers the shit out of you is your twin flame energy.
Oh my god.
not true.
Oh shit! Shikari! Wow, the Shikari show! Okay, now tell us, what is a twin flame, bro?
From what I know about twin flames
Shall we just
is
start a polyamorous relationship?
twin
You're getting the hang of
flame
this
Make
thing.
sure that's out.
is your exact replica of your eternal self. So your energy, well, you're in a previous life, you've actually reincarnated as two beings. So you're actually one soul split in two. So it's actually your.
But not everyone has a twin flame, right? Not
I
everyone
don't
has
have all
shared
the
a
answers.
soul.
I don't have all the answers.
This is what I believe. This is what I
We're
believe.
just discussing theories.
Right. You go with.
Okay,
with
basically, you know Disney?
Okay.
It's Disney.
Right. And I agree. There is the deep programming
Codependency,
that
toxic
Disney has
relationships.
created, but there still
For
is
spirituality.
There still is the depth that you can go and the safety that you can find in monogamous. So I don't think that there's like a right or a wrong.
No, I mean, I love
Let's
all
clear this up a little bit
relationships.
too, because
I
not
love all
all twin
relationships.
flames are sexual or like that kind of relationship. You can have a father and a son that are your twin flames. It's not always female, male.
Oh wow.
Your twin flame can actually be
I do like Jasmine.
another female, you know. So like that's why like a lot of people haven't seen their twin flame. They're actually right there in front of them.
This is very.
Yeah. There's a lot of distractions
There's
going
a
on
lot
here, so there's a lot
happening
working
here.
on, but that's a little
I think we're
essence.
forming a poly relationship.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening. Polyamory happening.
That was a manifestation in the making from the start.
All right, what was the point? What were you talking about?
We were trying to clarify what a twin flame is. She thinks I'm traumatized by a twin flame thing.
I think you're traumatized by monogamy for some reason, and I would like to get
I
that
like
out.
monogamy. I was in a monogamous relationship.
Nobody's
But
doing
you don't like monogamy. It makes you feel
monogamy.
unsafe.
They are doing only linear polyamory.
I want to hear
Because
more
they
of
take
what
one
this
by
guy has
one
to
and
say
they
about
change.
sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Monogamy
Serial
is when
monogamy.
you stay with one person
Till
and-
you
Yeah, like-
die.
till you fucking die.
See, that's what I was getting
So
at.
they're
Till
all-
death do us part.
Like high
So
school.
now
keep
we're
going
getting the
with
point.
that.
Look.
Okay,
Like high
go,
school.
go.
The,
What?
the only successful relationship in monogamy is if one person dies.
Yes, that's what I
I
said.
don't get that.
That's your
I
opinion.
don't.
That's your
I don't-
opinion.
Till death part.
You part.
How is that winning?
Marriage.
though? How is
That's
that
your-
winning?
Because that's
These are
the
your-
only way you
Everyone
win.
dies. Don't forget
Yes.
it.
But this is
That's
a
not
very
a win.
yeah.
Yes,
It's a
it
promise.
is.
It's a promise.
These are your opinions.
No, it's fact built by the church.
Okay, I don't really believe in the church aspect, but I do believe that I don't know what I believe. That's why I'm asking all the questions.
So,
That's why I'm the question
back
asker.
to jazz sex magic. So we clarified that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Tom. Great. Back to back. So,
Every time I go back to that, I'm like,
you know, like you should be on OnlyFans when you do that.
don't tell anyone.
So, what we have here is It's easier to be, for me, because I practice polyamory as a spiritual practice for 11 years now. I've also been very monogamous and I was engaged. I also
Were
had...
you spiritual in your monogamous relationship?
I had that last year, yeah. You can check that out on my vlogs. Check out all the videos with me and Vendela in it. She's amazing. Now, there's a sad thing that happens in monogamy. So I spent Christmas with Vendela. Check out Operation Vendela. Fucking failure. Jen, check out the 62,000 viewed video of me giving a yoni massage to Rita and spending a romantic day with Jen. Polyamory, we're still together in some way. That stopped because we're monogamous. Like, there's no energy there. And I still really liked her. I grew to like her again because I'm poly, so I'm able to love. But she just would not have any of it because she's monogamous. So there would be no on and off period between her because it'd be too confusing for her. Whereas polyamory, every time we shift the relationship, we have a relation shift ritual because all lovers or beloveds in a polyamorous relationship shift into something else. So these women...
What would the shift be? Because can you have a shift as a monogamous relationship?
Yeah, so that's the beautiful thing. Anything is possible. It's limitless. Whereas monogamy, there's only one way to win it. You die! Till death do us part.
Can somebody else tell me what this means by winning? I didn't know there was any winning in any kind of relationship.
That's when society says, well done, they're monogamous, they stay together.
Okay, here's my question for you next.
Yeah.
Do you feel like poly is a more evolved way of relationships?
Yes, 100%. It's actually not evolved. It's going backwards to who we were.
Yeah, but we don't live that way anymore. We're not living in tribe mentality anymore. We're living in fucking cities and like crazy, you know.
And patriarchy got women to feel less so they could be more and started trading you as commodity. And that's how they managed to suppress your sexual energy as a society.
Well, do you feel that men and women are programmed differently in the sense that men are programmed to spread their seed and women are not?
So I actually come from a matriarchal society where it's actually more women than men, and it's women who actually have the monopoly. So they have all the sex and the lovers. They have the harem. So
I like that.
It just
that
doesn't.
world.
Yeah, of course you do.
I like that
you
world.
know that feels good in your body.
But
Imagine.
I have to play devil's advocate in order to get the right answers.
Yeah. So this doesn't work in my reality. What does work is there's very powerful women and they have lots of men. Fair. They have a nesting partner and they have someone to have babies with. They have another lover who cooks for them. They have another lover who gives them great sex. And basically, it's what they have in Nepal, which is polyandry, where there's one woman who owns a lot of land and she has lots of husbands. And they can't even understand the idea of monogamy because it doesn't make sense to them. So it's a cultural thing. Remember, the West isn't the best.
I would beg to differ, but
hey,
seeing as though I'm from California.
You do know that the spiritual world is just governed by people who teach the stuff that come from my country, and white people are selling it now. The wellness industry is basically our technology.
Well, the wellness industry is actually the human body. And
yes!
It's trying to replicate the human body.
The Hindus had it down, the yogis had it down, the mystics had it down. And then the white man said, no, don't do that anymore. It's bad.
So ultimately what you're trying to say is you're trying to shift the people who think like the way I speak and ask the questions from the patriarchy mentality into a matriarchy mentality, more so by knowing that the feminine really rules.
We're actually unifying together.
Yeah,
It's one.
Yeah.
This is so bright. I'm like,
but you look super hot though, babes.
no, okay.
Okay, so back to the original story around my sex magic ritual. So I was going through this process and I was just meeting another woman and this Aquaria queen. So I needed to create a safe container between two, and I needed certainty and clarity if I was going to be going steady with one of them and the other one. So one was like, we're going to be in something, and she's going to experiment with being in a relationship with me because she's only got 19 days here left. So we've got a safe container where we could express our desires, explore intimacy and depth, and be in some kind of relationship. And eventually my desire was to call her a lover by the time we get to the time when she leaves. So that was one relationship. The other one was a sex magic thing. We don't know what it is, what's going to happen, but we wanted to create a magical space. She wanted to heal her health, and I wanted to heal my wealth. So in 2015, I decided to retire. Every 7 years, your body changes, your cell changes, and you become a different person. 35 was one of the points where I was transforming into my next 7 years, so I decided to retire. And that chapter just ended on Saturday. So now, the retirement phase is over. This year, my mantra is hashtag Tantric Millionaire. I've been extremely poor, jobless, homeless, and suicidal. I've made my own money, 6-figure salary, gave it away to walk the earth and become a sexy sadhu and just basically give yoni massages for food and shelter. And now I would like to play the other side. If the pendulum swings from one extreme to another, I've swung from extreme poverty to being okay, giving it all up. Now I want to play the other side, the extreme riches. So this ritual was something that I wanted to create to let go of the last 7 years and step into the next level of the next 7 years of actually having some kind of job, of actually having a bigger impact. And now money for me is freedom. Sexual energy keeps me young. Like, I will live a lot longer than any other person I know because I figured it out. I don't jizz and I do all the things the tantric women taught me to stay young. Now, sex magic is how I retired. And I've lived a very fruitful life for a very, very long time. I would like to get to the next level. Slowly, I'm starting to meet tantric millionaires, like Om from my vlogs, who I work out with. He's a tantric millionaire. He invented the Shakti map. There's other people coming into my field, and they're also tantric millionaires, and they're telling me how to do it. Strangely, since being on the lake, this is the poorest I've ever been in my life, and I haven't really worked for a month, and I actually hit the lowest point of my bank balance that I've ever hit. Which was interesting because I was living a luxurious lifestyle without any cash. And I'm hanging out with people, 2 Leos, who just like, they don't even think about scarcity or poverty. They're just throwing money around. And I don't do that. I want to do that. Like when I make a lot of money giving yoni massages, I give it away on my Instagram. So I always do these Friday giveaways when I'm in abundance, and whoever sends me a nice story about how they're going to make someone or themselves feel happy through spending this money, I go and give it to them and create content and have a nice time. Because giving actually feels good. So during this ritual, we set our intentions. We created a circle of magic of money. We created a money lasagna with all the cash I've made here in the Shakti temple. And she had these tarot cards, and we pulled tarot cards. We did this whole process that lasted 5 hours. And the structure of that is building a safe container to use our sexual energy. So we feel safe, so we know how deep we could go in these rituals. Like, is it actually sex? Is it not sex? Is it just sexual energy? Is it breath work? Is it mutual masturbation and then coming together? Or is it actually penetrative sex? So we always ask 6 questions, which is, what is your intention for this sex magic ritual? What are your fears for this sex magic ritual? One of my fears was 2 times I've been with an Aquarian, and the only 2 times I've been in my tantric life, I couldn't get an erection. So I had this fear that I wouldn't be able to get an erection with her because of this fear around Aquarians. Even though we have amazing sex, 2 of them, something went weird and I thought it was a pattern. So that's one of my fears. What are our desires? So this is kind of like what we want to do in the ritual. What are our boundaries? Again, talking about how deep we want to go. Can we actually be naked? Can we not? It was full sex at this time. Do you have any STIs? Very important. And what will this sex magic ritual mean to you? 6 questions to create a safe container. Simple rules for a very, very simple guru. And that's what we did. So for 42 minutes, because for 42nd birthday, I gave and she received. and I would say positive affirmations about her health. And then, and we would use sexual energy and raise up the sexual energy. And at the end, we visualize the life that we want to live. So she wants to have a very healthy body, so she can have full control over her body and not be in pain anymore or suffering. Mine was to be a tantric millionaire, and it's the same thing that I've been talking about for the last couple of vlogs since I decided to become a tantric millionaire. And we had a very beautiful ritual. Jen, who you see in my Mazunte video, she gave me a bunch of condoms. I got none left. Run out. Bit like a sexual camel. We had so much sex. It was amazing. And it was so much fun, so much playfulness. I'm Shiva. She actually comes out as Lilith. That was actually one of her archetypes she was working with. And Kali. And it's like two deities, two gods, god, goddess, like coming together in our deity form. So our personalities go out the window, and then we just come into this space of presence and reverence and magic and power. It's not normal sex. It's different to normal sex. It's sex with intention. Check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. He talks about it very well. You have an intention, a clear idea. You put it on an emotional wave, your heart energy. And that emotion, like you put it out into the universe, you let it go. That puts you into action. But what we use is sexual energy, which is like a rocket fuel to set that intention into the universe so people hear. I've recently been, I watched Fantastical Fungi, Netflix show, and now I connected the Mycelium Network. So the Mycelium Network is in the air, it's everywhere, so it's through space and time. If you've seen Star Trek Discovery Season 1, they talk about it there, and they actually got it from the guy who came up with it in Fantastical Fungi. So I've been using the Mycelium Network to drop my consciousness whilst making love, boom, into the lake. So 30 people will come to my workshop. Nobody knows who I am. The shaft show's a weird fucking concept. Guess how many people came to the workshop? 30 people. So it works. This shit works, and this is why I've been retired since 2015. I now know that everything is linked through humans. It's humans who manifest everything. Like, I want something, someone will have it. If I call in the right person, they will come and work with me, or go, wow, it only takes Oprah to look at my thing and tell someone about it, and everyone else will know who I am. So it works like that. That's the reason why I got so famous with all my stuff, was because someone said something about someone, me, who's doing weird stuff. The Shaft Show, come on, commission it. So this thing that I planted into the lake was about creating community. How can I serve humanity? How can I help as many people on the lake create a safe environment so people can connect? Because everyone's fucking batshit crazy here. Like, the scarcity of intimacy, love, and sex is so, like, big amongst the whole lake that if they have a small bit of love, sex, intimacy, they go insane. Like, because everyone's on this twin flame, like, seeking relationships, there's so much pressure of an interaction, it just fucks everything up. It's really sad. Whereas if there's a healthy use of language, if there's boundaries and consent, if there's a container built, polyamory tools basically, then you could live a healthier, longer lasting relationship or relationships with people. And that's how you build tribe and community. Like me and Tom, you've seen our video in Estonia. Like, we know how to build communities. I'm really good at it because we have these very safe tantric tools, because tantra is about relationship with yourself and other people and the earth and the planet and the galaxies and deities and everything. So you need to have a clear understanding on how to communicate with everyone. Life becomes easy. Sex magic becomes more, and you become more and more younger, and you get really hot Scorpios put oil on you to make your abs look nice. So, long story short, it was a beautiful experience. We spent a day together, and it was really nice. And I said I loved her. Because that's what happens if you spend more than 5 hours with Shaft. You get to meet someone, and you go beyond the layers. And then you actually come to a space of vulnerability and you get to see each other for who they really are. And what I loved about my birthday present was I've been longing for a feeling of romance. And we did the classic romance stuff. We had candles, we had things, we had beautiful sunlight coming in, we had ritual, we had sharing our dreams and fantasies and desires. We were being real and authentic and transparent with each other. We were helping each other heal. And that's a really nice thing you could do for one another. It's not just bum, 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 and then you don't know what's going on, because that's normal sex. Tantric lovemaking, the art of tantric lovemaking is different. It's more real. So after our sex magic ritual, we were walking down the hippie highway, and everyone was going, everyone just was like magnetized to us because we had that fresh out of sex face around us. And everyone's like, hi, how's it going? Hi. Like, we had so much interaction with so many people. It was hilarious because we just had sex and our sexual energy was so big. And we also looked really good together. And then I had a most beautiful birthday. People gave me cakes. People sang songs. It was like being back in Koh Phangan. Everyone was like cuddling and being really squishy with each other. There's a big shift happening in the lake on what I feel at the moment. It's actually becoming more juicy. I really feel I have a big energy. Like, I do this in major cities. It's only now that I'm actually coming out on the lake as myself. And I did this 3-day retreat with Tom. Who's the guy?
Eric Egmidis.
Eric Egmidis?
I think it's Egmidis.
Some Tony Robbins guy. And at the end of it, the biggest takeaway was, for me, just imagine a world if everybody loved Shaft. How would I live my life? I would live the life I live now, where people just come in and out of my house. It's like being back at college again, university again. Like, I'm making out with everyone, got my best friends just sitting next to me and doing stuff, and going up and down hippie alley going, hey, how's it going? Hey, you're amazing, you're beautiful. And just not caring anymore. No social anxiety. I'm actually living that life now. It's happened. So we'll see what happens with the tantric millionaire-ness. Let's see if I create some kind of digital empire. That's what I'm working on here. I got 2 more months to figure out how to create a passive income of 10K a month. And this year I'd love to generate 100K. Last year I made £50,000 to play computer games and talk about Tantra. Invented that through a conscious ketamine ritual. Anything's possible, anything's possible. So only time will tell. So the thing to take away from this video is everyone I was with was super hot. That's it. So if you like what you saw, smash up that like, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on the little ding-a-ling-ding. And if you want to know more about self-love and how to live forever, check out my course, The School of Self-Love, for the best tips and tools on how to love yourself and cultivate a better relationship with yourself and your mum and dad and others. Thank you, I love you, and I set you free. Mwah. Okay, this is full-on tantric workout.